Good morning, ladies and dudes. It's your boy Vinny, and welcome back. Today is Tuesday. I just arrived at work. I'm literally sitting in my car in the parking lot, just staring at the building, pretty much. But yeah, Tuesday, which means I have today, tomorrow, and then I'll be off for like 2.5 weeks, basically. I am getting married this Friday. Me and my wife are getting married, and honestly, as much as I love her, and trust me, I love my wife, and I tell her this all the time, but it's gonna be a bittersweet moment when this is all over, because I severely underestimated how much planning goes into a wedding. I didn't think it was gonna be that hard, but it's difficult, man. It's not that easy. Like, it's a lot of work. My wife, she did like 98% of the work. You know, I bless her soul, man. She is amazing. She's an amazing woman. I am lucky to have her in my life. I love her to death. And that's pretty much it, because she is a beautiful woman. Anyways, this isn't gonna be like a work video or like some vlog. I'm not even sure what I'm gonna call this, but I wanted to update you guys on me, quitting smoking weed, because a few months ago, like 5-6 months ago, honestly, I lost freaking track. I lost track of time, but it's been a while since I quit smoking weed. It's been quite a bit of time, and I figured, you know what? I should update y'all. I should update you. Y'all are probably wondering if I started back up, or maybe you're not wondering at all. I don't know. Maybe you guys don't care, but I want to update you guys either way, because maybe this might help, somebody out there, somebody who's trying to quit smoking weed, somebody who's thinking about smoking weed or quitting smoking weed. If you want to start up, you know what I'm saying. But this is what this video is going to be about. I'm not going to explain it right now, because I really do gotta head back inside, because I gotta clock in. I'm about to start work. I'm not gonna say I'm late. I do have a little bit of time, but not enough time to record a whole video about me talking about smoking weed and quitting weed and all that stuff. So I'll get back to you guys later, but for now, your boy Vinny has to make some money, because these bills aren't gonna pay themselves. You know what I'm saying? All right, guys, I am downtown Toronto. I'm actually at Nathan Phillips Square with my wife and my in-laws, but I want to continue the video here. It's a nice evening. It's not that cold and it's not that hot. It's perfect. So I figured, you know what, I'm gonna finish the video here. So let me give you guys an update with this whole me quitting smoking weed. It's been, I think, like 5 or 6 months, something like that. I lost track of time since I've decided to quit smoking pot, and honestly, it's not that bad. It's going all okay. It's going well. There are a few things that I've noticed, some good, some bad. The good thing is I am saving a bit of money, not like a ton, but some money, because when I was smoking, it wasn't like I was spending a ton of money on it. I wasn't spending a lot on it. I would say anywhere between, I don't know, like $40 a week. I mean, I used to spend $40 in like 2 days buying cigarettes when I used to smoke cigarettes like over 10 years ago. So $40 a week isn't that bad, but it's still money that I'm saving, and who doesn't want to save money, right? I'm also not as lazy, and I want to touch on that a little bit. Depending on what type of strain I used to smoke, some would make me lazier than others. For any potheads out there or anybody that smokes weed, you guys already know there's indicas and there's sativas. My go-to was always a sativa, because it was one thing that kept me creative. It kept me, yeah, if I smoked a little too much, it might put me to sleep, but for the most part, it brought up my mood. But at the end of the day, it still made me somewhat lazy. So I don't have that lazy aspect. you know, right now there's no, if I want to do something, I get up and I do it. I'm more motivated because weed, listen, weed, it affects people differently. It, for some people, it just makes them super lazy. They don't want to do anything. They're like, screw this. I just want to sit on my couch and scratch my ass. It's not like that for me. It's pretty much, I just have to smoke a little bit. And as long as I knew what my tolerance was, I was okay. But again, nonetheless, I just feel better. I feel much better that I'm not smoking it. I have my brother-in-law just taking photos. He brought his camera over from the Philippines. He's getting a ton of photos. Not only here, just for the last 2 weeks. It's just his memory card. He must have brought a bunch of memory cards. How many memory cards did you bring? Oh, just one? And it's not even full? Wow. I'm surprised because he's been taking a lot of photos. Another positive that I noticed since quitting smoking weed is I can breathe a bit better. I mean, I can breathe a whole lot better. I'm not, you know, at the end of the day, yes, weed, people say weed is not gonna kill you and blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. But at the end of the day, you're still inhaling smoke. And that's gonna affect your lungs to some capacity, right? I'm not saying it's gonna give you lung cancer. I'm not gonna claim anything. I don't know. But you're still inhaling smoke. My wife's here with her mother, taking photo as well. Photos, plural. So being able to breathe a lot better, I mean, that's a positive as well, right? Like, who doesn't want to breathe better? Now, there are some cons to it. I'll explain to you guys what those cons are. First and foremost, I started smoking weed. Main reason was because I did suffer from depression. I was diagnosed. I went to a psychiatrist. I was officially diagnosed with, I think it was major depression, anxiety. I had like, my mood was all over the place. So I started smoking for that reason. I had co-workers tell me, listen, just take up smoking, it's gonna help. I was against it. I didn't want to do it, but I wanted to try it just because I was on an antidepressant. I forget what it was called, but I remember every time I took it, I would be sensitive to like certain sounds. So like if something fell, I might, ooh, check out this light. That is creepy, giving me Halloween vibes. You know what I'm saying? Back to what I was saying. If something fell, I would get these like dizzy spells, and I didn't like it. I hated it. It was such a horrible feeling, just feeling dizzy. So I decided to like just quit that medication and just take advice from like my coworkers. I'm like, you know what? Let me just start smoking pot. You know what? Just give it a shot. If I don't like it, then I can quit that too, right? I'll just be a quitter. So I started up, and lo and behold, it did help. It did help. I'm dragging this story on and on and on. The point I'm trying to say is, I do feel the depression creeping up again. Like, I really do. I don't know why I'm depressed. Apparently it's like, I don't know, it's some chemical change in your brain or something like that. You hear the clock? You hear the clock? I'll show you the clock right there. Bam. Check that out too. I forget what it's called. It's a fire that never goes out. I seen this in Ottawa too. When we went to visit Ottawa a couple of years ago, this was there. There it is. So apparently this doesn't even go out. It's pretty cool. I forget what it's called though. If you think I would know about my country, I don't. So yeah, I do feel the depression creeping up, and I don't like that. But I also don't want to resort to going back to smoking weed just because of all the benefits that I just listed. I mean, I'm saving money, I'm breathing better. I mean, the list goes on and on and on and on and on. It doesn't go on and on and on. It's just a few positives. But you guys get the gist of it. Like, it's better. Now, I'm not, like, it is better for me to not smoke weed. Are these people watching me vlog, you know? Like, to me, I feel better not smoking it. just because of all the positives. But at the end of the day, it's like, damn, this depression sucks. Now, I'm not saying that because I want to go back to smoking it. I don't. I do not want to go back to smoking it. Because here's the thing, if I smoke a little too much, it can actually make my depression a lot worse. And I don't want that. Like, being depressed is one thing, but making yourself worse by smoking way too much pot, like, it's not a good feeling. Not a good feeling at all. There's the Toronto sign behind me. It's backwards, or maybe it's not. It's backwards for me. That's actually pretty cool. It looks like it's like you see it normally. What? That is honestly sick. But this is Nathan Phillips Square, by the way. This whole lot. They have events here all the time and whatnot. Check out the buildings behind me. The Toronto life. I need a screenshot. There we go. It's my thumbnail. Oh, by the way, it's Amazon Prime deal starting today up until the 11th. So I did order a few things. Now I'm trying to order a new microphone, wireless mic, so you guys can hear me a bit better. Because the last microphone, I paid like 20 bucks and it was like horrible, horrible. Trust me guys, you do get what you paid for it. If you're gonna cheap out on something, then you're not gonna get the best of quality. There's a bunch of benches here. And my arm is freaking tired. It's so tired. So I'm gonna end the video here. This video wasn't like scripted or anything. I always mention it. I just wing it. I feel, I don't know. It's more authentic, I feel, if I do it that way. So again, thank you guys so much for watching, for supporting me. I just love creating content, like I always say. I haven't been consistent just because I have my in-laws in town, so we've been showing them around. But I am gonna get back on track eventually. But for now, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this little mini tour. I don't even know if you want to call it a tour, but you get the idea. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for the support. Peace out, ladies and dudes. And I'll catch you guys in that next video.